Hey guys, today I have the EPZ S80 with me for a review. It's an open ear style TWS or OWS as it is called. They have been really popular these days, so let's see how these are. These are a review unit from EPZ, but all the thoughts and opinions you're about to hear are my own. So before I talk about the sound, I want to say that one thing is that these are OWS, so you shouldn't be expecting same sound quality as you would expect from an IEM or even earbuds. So let's talk about some basic specs now. It has Bluetooth 5.3. It uses the BES 2000 chip and sadly not a Qualcomm chip. So the codec support is very limited to only SBC and AAC. I would have liked to see aptics over here at this price point, but that's okay, I guess. The battery is rated for 15 hours on the buds and 45 hours on the case. It uses a 16.2mm dynamic driver. It is IPX5 waterproof, which is nice for your workouts and when you go to the gym. I used this while working out and found no issues when sweating. It has 4 mics with ENC during the call. Now talking about the comfort, these are really comfortable for the first few hours, but after an hour or two, I did have some issues. On my left earlobe, I did feel a pressure. On my left earlobe, I did feel a pressure from the left earbud. I tried adjusting the wings, but they are so fixed that they stayed where they are. So as you can see, these are fixed, so you cannot adjust them. They do move easily without any issues, but you cannot adjust them. So that was a bit of an issue, but only for my left ear. Now talking about sound quality, I'll display a graph from EPZ over here so that you can get an idea. Well, the sound range of the EPZ S80 is a bit weird. The first 30% of the volume, the sound coming out of it is very faint and tinny. But once you reach past that 30% limit, it sounds a bit fuller. Now this continues up to 70% of the volume. After that, if you increase the volume, the sound becomes too shrilly and too shouty. So that 30 to 70% of the volume range is best for sound fidelity in my opinion. I typically used it between 30 to 60% depending where I'm at, and I got around 12 hours of battery when I'm using it at 50% volume. This has a fast charge feature wherein if you charge for 15 minutes, you get a 6 hours of battery life. They do not have any wireless charging, although they do have a flat base, which would have been nice. Now the sound coming out of it from when you hit the 30% of the volume is actually quite good. I was quite surprised. It has this good amount of bass, although the bass you hear in the S80 is mid-bass heavy than sub-bass. So when listening to songs like Crack Crack Crackle by Classy or Waltz by Sunny, the bass hits were punchy and hearty, but the sub-bass did lag behind the mid-bass. The mids are quite okay, nothing great for an OWS, but at higher volumes, 60 to 70% range, the female vocals becomes quite shrilly and shouty. The treble again is very well controlled, and they do a surprisingly good job over here. The treble does lack a bit of an extension, but this is an OWS and that's okay, I guess. The soundstage of these buds are fantastic. Being an OWS, these always excel at that, so that is really good. But the soundstage width is good, but the depth of the soundstage is average at best. This has no app support, sadly. I leave the control schematics on the screen so that you can pause and read it. Hey guys, this is a mic test of the EPZ S80. This is in a very quiet environment, and the mic is only on the right side of the earbud, not on the left side. So I hope you get an idea. So are these worth for the $89? Well, somewhat. I think so. It does sound good, especially if you stay within the volume range as I mentioned, but I do think they are a tad bit expensive. If they were priced at around $60 to $70, they would have been a much better deal in my opinion. Now I do not have the Openrock or the Oladance or the Soundcore OWS, which are priced similarly, but I would have really loved them to compare to this. Because at $90 you're competing against the already established brand, and they have a lot more features and app support, and also their warranty support is quite good too. Now I haven't used them, but this is what I found from the reviews, and that's my review of the EPZ S80. Please do comment if you have any doubts or questions. 94% of the people watching this video aren't subscribed. So I would really appreciate if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day ahead. Bye.